And if Manny wins, then Manny beat a solid fighter, solid champion, and Manny's still the world, the champion, world champion, and still the best welterweight in the division.
What are your thoughts when your brother calls out Keith Thurman?
At first we thought it was, he was just playing around, but he really meant it. I know. When my dad told him, "What are you talking about? There's, forget about it." Mikey explained to my dad, and he really meant it. Mikey doesn't want to just take easy fights. And they offered him a date in June to fight here in LA, and they gave him a name. He's a former world champion, a guy that, solid guy, former world champion. And Mikey said that fight doesn't mean anything to me. I'm passing on that one. I want big fights. So Mikey's not going to fight unless it's a unification title against Linares or Flanagan, Pedro, whatever it is, or maybe move up in weight and challenge somebody at 140 or even 147. That's the way I see it. Unless there's nothing available, then Mike's going to have to take whatever's out there. But right now, Mike's plans are to fight everybody, the best in boxing.
You are familiar with Chavez Jr. Chavez is with Nacho Beristain right now. He's looking really serious about this fight against Canelo. What are your thoughts? Because when you see pictures of him, he looks sharp, he looks ripped, he looks ready.
Look, and I'm actually in touch with them. The way the training camp is going. Lupe, his training is always calling me, telling me how things are going. Chavez is always saying hi to me and everything. So the motivation that he's got right now in the way he's training, like I'm telling you, I'm not saying he will beat Canelo, but I give him a really good shot. He's just too big. It'll be huge, But I also wouldn't be surprised if Canelo boxes. Good body shot.
Right.
Anything could happen. And of course the odds are in favor of Canelo, but I do give Chavez a really good shot.
Any chance did you catch the Gennady fights against Sandy Jacobs? What were your thoughts? Do you think if Canelo is victorious against Chavez Jr., will he take the fight in September?
Well, I think Jacobs did a great job. Triple G was Triple G looking for the knockout. Couldn't land that solid punch where he could knock him out. So I think the credit goes to Daniel Jacobs. He fought smart. He did really good, so that was maybe a fight where Canelo should look into. I think I honestly believe that when they do fight, I think Canelo's going to beat Triple G. I don't think it's going to happen in September. I think it'll happen until May of next year, and I think Canelo beats Triple G.
Do you think they're just going to catch him with age?
I think so. Of course, 35 already. Yeah. One more year, he'll be 36. Canelo's only 26 now, so he'll be better and stronger a year from now. So I see Canelo beating Triple G.
Freddie said he got a little bit exposed in the ring.
Look, I do agree with that, and that's just because Jacobs just fought a great fight. He fought very smart, and all of Triple G's previous opponents had that fear. And I'm not saying Jacobs didn't have it. It's just that Jacobs got that confidence, and some say, man, he's not what everybody thinks he is. If he lands, then of course, he's gonna land and hurt anybody and knock anybody out. But he never did. So the way Jacobs fought was the only way you could beat Triple G is by fighting smart, keeping him on the outside and boxing.
A lot of people say that the big factor was his weight. He walked in the ring with heavy back. Do you think that's true or not?
Well, that happens to a lot of fighters, man. That's why a lot of fighters, we've seen it before. Fighters gain 20 pounds, and most of the times that does give them that advantage. There's fighters that gain 5 or 6 pounds compared to 20. Then you're talking about 15-pound difference. It does make a big difference. That's also why I think Chavez is going to be way bigger and heavier than Canelo. So I think he's going to be able to take whatever Canelo lands. So I think it did make a big difference.
Now, Manny Pacquiao is obviously the most ripe orange on the tree. Adrian Broner wants him, you want him. How does that fight happen? Do you go up to 140, 138? Is it a catchweight fight or is it a 130 fight?
He's a welterweight champion, right? So it'd have to be for his welterweight title. Maybe at a 142, give or take, somewhere around there. Because that's and it's not like Broner or all those guys are calling him out because easy fight. It's not, you know. Or Mikey doesn't want to fight Pacquiao because it's an easy fight. No, it's probably the most difficult fight out of all, you know, but Mikey wants to fight the best, and they know that beating Pacquiao, if they're able to beat or at least do good against Pacquiao, you know, their stock goes high. You know, I don't know what happened. I know there was negotiations with Danny Garcia, with Broner, with Amir Khan. I don't know what the problems were, if it was money or whatever it is. I know Mikey. I've already talked to Mikey, and we wouldn't push for the kind of money that these other guys are asking. We would actually fight for a lot less than what they're asking for, just so the fight could happen.
Or at least what they turned down. They turned down something along the lines of $5 million.
Mikey would never turn down $5 million. I'll kick his ass if he did. Nah, you know what? We know that to be able to fight the best and have a chance at beating them and becoming a big name, then you have to you know, work with them, and we know he's a star. So yeah, we know he's gonna make the $10, $15 million payday, even if we just make $5. Mikey's willing to do that, 100%.
How about Mikey versus Adrian Broner?
That's something that would also be huge for Mikey. You know, Mikey being able to fight or beat Broner will make Mikey a big name too. Oh no, Broner's huge. So yeah, no, all those fights are fights that Mikey wants.
Robert, but he'll have to give his prodigy, Robert Easter first.
Who's that?
Robert Easter.
Who would have to get past Robert Easter?
Mikey.
I think Robert Easter has a mandatory. You know, Mikey, like I said, if Mikey's gonna fight all the champions. That's what he wants. But you know, we're talking about Linares because that's actually a mandatory. Flanagan is fighting Peter Petro, so they'll be available by the summer. Robert Easter has a mandatory to do because you know he's IBF champion, so he has a mandatory to do. So if anything like that happens, it would be maybe towards the end of the year or next year. So definitely, you know, we would fight anybody. Mikey doesn't mind fighting Robert Easter Jr. And if Broner, his promoter, or Al Heyman are able to negotiate something where the mandatory steps aside, then we'll fight Easter in July. You know, Mikey has no problem fighting. Mikey wants to unify the title or challenge somebody for the title.
That's interesting. Easter's career as well. Step aside money for his mandatory fight, like a bigger fight.
Well, he would want it because that's a bigger payday for him, and of course, fighting Mikey would be huge for him too. Especially if he was able to beat Mikey, it would be huge for him. But you know, that's up to his management, his promoters, you know, whatever it is. You know, we can't make those calls.